肉でこさん。ゴメス、ゴメス。ちょっと見直し中ですね。あんまり悪い人は、もう落とそうかな思って。この人がね、打率が悪いんですよね。ショートセカンド。変えましょうか。で、この人を落として、入れ替えですな。外野は意外といないんですね、人数が。トリプル A ロースター。それやったら、サードは問題ないで、この、ハリソンさんですか。ハリソンさん落として、あれでも一塁守れるのがいないですかね。キャッチャー一塁。うーん。この人一塁できますね。まあ、それやったらいいですかね。この人がね、もう一つ、サード、ショート、レフト、ライト。うーん。この人に変えましょうか。変えて、この人落として、うん。まあ、一塁は三塁の人を守って、まあ、この人らもサード守れるからね。で、一塁、二塁、ショートと。この人一塁もいけるんですね。これは便利ですな。うん。まあ、外野陣はこんなもんでしょう。ということは次は5月ですか。また広島ですね。広島3回目ですか。広島、じゃあ3回目ちゃうわ。広島6回目ですか。6回目ですな。しかも連敗してますやん。ホームで連敗。1、2、3。1、2、3。1、2、3、4、5。 まあ、この人ちょっと、勝ち登板しましょうか。外野やばいっすね、これ。あれ、外野がもうちょっとおったような気がしたんですけど、気のせいですか。ショート。ショートはでもいけるから、セカンド。で、サード、一塁、二塁、ショート。外野陣がちょっと疲れが溜まってますな。外野がなんかもう一人おったと思ったんだけど、気のせいですかね。4人しかおらんってことですね。いない。あちゃー。2割7分3厘。2割7分5厘。255、283。283。227。これで、サード、セカンド、ショート。一塁、キャッチャー、センター、レフト。これで行きましょうか。外野おらんからもうしゃあないですね。広島6回戦ですね。名前を変えて。
One of the best views you'll find in all of baseball. Downtown Pittsburgh in PNC Park. Game 1 here in the month of May between the Cincinnati Reds and the Pittsburgh Pirates. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Kyle Lobstein will be on the mound for the Buccos. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Well, guys, last year, ERA was not good. Skyrocketed all season.
意外とでもまだ腹減ってないんですよね。減っとったらね、資金を食おうかな思ったんですけど、意外と減ってないということで。
Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one. Eric, we take a look at the Pirates as they take the field here this afternoon. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, and the pitching really let them down last time. Too often their guys were falling behind and having to throw fastballs on 2-0 or 3-1. That'll catch up with you after a while.
A moment here to take a look at the Cincinnati Reds starting lineup in this one. Steve, how do they go about trying to start out the month with a win?
Well, I think when they get guys on base, they have to be able to get them in. They're near the bottom of the league in slugging percentage, so they're going to struggle to score runs if they can't get guys on base and play a little bit of small ball with some timely hitting.
That's yanked into the stands, strike one.
でも昨日のゴーストリコンやばかったですね、あれ。
Gets on top of one here
あ
and
んだ
chops
け
it
敵
foul
湧い
right
た
at
らほん
home
まき
plate.
ついですね。勝ったけど腹減ってないから返すわ。返すわ。
Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch.
腹の虫が鳴き出したら食べますわ。
Hold back here. It's 1-2. Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
泣くときは泣くんですけど、泣かんときは全然泣かないからね。
Bases are empty, one man out. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Saul on the move, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
一発でクリアした。ようあんだけ湧いてるのにできましたね。異常でしょ、あの湧き方。カウントダウン始まってから敵がもう次から次から湧きまくってましたよ、あれ。反乱軍がえらい襲ってきましたから。反乱軍のリーダーもやられてましたもんね。パック語りでしたっけ、あれ。
Hot shot towards the hole, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
あれでもまあ小山田打たれて死にましたけど、結局なんか納得できないというか、なんか中途半端でしたよね。あれまた一からやり直さなダメなのか。
Watches a fastball right there for strike one.
And you know, I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taken all the way, and he may not get another pitch that catches that much of the plate.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Well, my man Larry, he's solid. Rarely do many people get upset
なんとか
with this kind of strike zone because
スキルはね全部解除したんですけど。
one part of the zone more than another.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Reds leave one. Now the Pirates will get their first opportunity. No score. John Lamb.
でもスタッフロールがやったら長くてすごかったですね。あんまり長いから早送りしましたけど。あのままもう一回できるんですか。あれまたロードっていうかやったら出口から湧いたんですよね。出口から湧いたけどマップ開いたら一応山田もしんどったからね。あれまたリスタートしたらいいですか。結局ボーマンがね殺しましたからね。納得はできないでしょうね、あれね。いきなり あのまま連れてこいみたいな感じでした。
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Fisher Asuncion will be next. Curveball got him swinging for the first out. And here's how Clint Hurdle set his Pirates lineup for this one. Eric, who stands out to you?
Well, Matt, one guy that's always worth the price of admission, Andrew McCutchen. Well, he hasn't been missing much lately, hitting 3 home runs over the last 10 ball games. Not an eye-popping statistic, but still a good indication that he's been in a groove at the plate.
First pitch on its way. Fisher Asuncion comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
I'm not sure that pitch would break a pane of glass. That is very tough for a big league hitter to win that out.
That's over, but low, it's a ball and a strike.
なんか名前変わりましたか。前からこんな名前でしたっけ。
Well, they'll run this one in on him and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
日本ミニカーブになってます。
That thing fell right through the bottom of the zone. No chance.
And very little resistance there as he's retired on a half-hearted swing, and there are 2 away. And with a quick breather here, let's take a look at the defense for the Cincinnati Reds. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, this is one of the better defenses in all of the league. Very few clubs commit fewer errors than this one. I expect them to be sound in this game.
Jordy Mercer gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame. This is in the air out to left field.
伸びがない。
Schebler is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. After 1, no score. Zach Cozart will get his first shot here. Couple of hits in 4 trips last night.
Well, he's had 7 RBIs in his last 10 games, so he is producing runs, and he had another good one yesterday.
Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. And he misses with it 1-1.
Ooh, you might have felt the squeeze on that one.
今のは際どいですね。
the whole complexion of the at-bat.
入ってるんちゃいますか今の。
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fastball was close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. That's going to even up the count at 2-2.
生きたままシチューメーカーのシチューを作るやつに入れてやればよかった。あちゃー。普通にボール言われましたね。審判もね、個性があるんで。
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box.
あちゃー。
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Fly ball out toward left center field.
うわー、伸びる伸びる。これはあかん。
But he can't get there. This splits the outfielders and heads toward the wall. And he'll get in there standing up with a leadoff double. So he's into second with a double here to kick off the second inning. And as we take a look at the Reds' leaders in that category, you can see his name tops the chart.
And guys, that's a bigger deal than people realize. Usually the guy with the most doubles is also leading in other categories like runs or RBIs. He's a big part of their offense.
Scott Schebler will stand in now with a good chance to break this field here following the leadoff double.
Well, it's a good RBI opportunity, but you've got to remember your first job, which is to at least get that guy over to third base.
And this is just off the outside.
メジャーもあと40
Well, we'll give you a look there
7
at the
日で
graphic.
発売
The
です
double
ね。
is his 8th of the season so far. 'That evens it up 1-1.
あといつもの選手名鑑来週出ますからね。
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch.
あ
Ouch,
あ、
that
振られ
comebacker
た。
appeared to get him in the arm. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first.
アマゾンで見たら
Well, this is
3
certainly
月3
something
日
you
発
never
売って書
want
い
to
てまし
see.
たからね。
Perhaps the silver lining here, if there is
う
one,
ん。
is that that
多
got
分
him
や
in
っ
the
てんちゃいます。
non-throwing arm. So if he had to work his way through this, he probably could, assuming, of course, that there's nothing broken in there.
でもあれ、公式ホームページ見ても、まだに変わってないんですよね。
Adam Duvall will
結
stand
構
in,
もう発
back
売
in the
間際
lineup
で
after getting the night off yesterday.
発表しよるからね、結構遅いんですよね。
And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
And now with that runner on third and one away, you need to stay smart.
こないだ買うたベースボールマガジンのメーカーもまあ、簡単なメーカーみたいな本ですからね。まあ、主要の選手だけのあれやから、審判とか載ってましたけど。
Swing and a liner.
あれはあれでね、3月の終わりぐらいに完全の名鑑出すらしいですけど。
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
ああ、倒され
Up
た。
the middle. And a base hit as that'll score the run from third, and the Reds jump out in front here, 1-0.
Yeah, right here, runner on third, 1 out. All you're looking to do is hit a ground ball past the pitcher, and you're going to get that run home. Here is the added bonus. He finds the hole, and he gets it on into center field.
Standing in now, Jordan Pacheco as he swings down on the first pitch and sends a chopper over to third. On to first, and there are 2 down.
まだ2アウトやった。
Yeah, you can't even think of a double
ス
play
リー
right
アウ
here.
トか思った
He's
ら。
fortunate to just get 1 on this play. And he rushes that thing over there to get his man at first.
Into the box now, John Lamb, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. On the move is Polanco. He makes the play, and that'll end the
うん、
inning.
できますか。
So a run on 2 hits, no errors,
通
and a man
常
left. On
版
now to the bottom of the second.
だけで
It's
す
the
かね。
Reds 1.
ジ
And
ャ
the
ッ
Pirates
キー・ロビン
nothing.
ソンエディションってあれ、DL 版だけですかね。
John Jaso will stand in, hoping for a reversal of fortune here.
ジャッキー・ロビンソンやったらね、まあ値段がちょっと高いんですけど、16日からプレイできますからね。
Here comes the first pitch. And he lays off there.
ああ、通常版だけ。やっぱ店頭は通常版だけなんですね。限定版は全部 DL 版ですね、じゃあ。
Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 6th home run on the season for
通
him.
常版やったら4月20日ですよね。
Well, this guy's been a real pain in the backside so far in this series. I mean, this is his 2nd home run here
でも
in
なん
3
か
days. So
プレ
he
ス
is
テ5
really
版
seeing the
に
ball well now.
アップグレードするんやったら限定版買わんとダメらしいですよね。
Stepping in now, Chris
通
Stewart.
常版やとアップグレード対応してないらしいですよね。
He'll step in here at 275. No home runs as of yet, and 5 driven in. Bases are empty here, nobody out. In for a strike, it's 1-1.
わお。
Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Still no fastballs in the at-bat. It's been all off speed.
That's definitely by design. He's such a good fastball hitter. You don't want to give in to his strength.
Suarez takes it in. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
まあ値段は確かにね、一番安いんですけどね。安いけど、アップグレード対応してませんっていうのが、いやらしいですね。
Here's the first pitch to him.
おーっ
Good
と、
swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
結局限定版買わんと、5にはできませんよ
One
みた
out,
いな。
nobody on. On, he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike two.
He's playing right into that big swing from a
う
pitch
ん、
before.
値段はめっちゃ
Just
安
throw
いん
something
ですよ
slow
ね。
here and
限
he'll
定
probably
版
have 3 feet
9000
out
なん
in
ぼし
front.
ますからね。まあ得点は確かについてるんですけど、砂漠へ向かってます。砂漠へ。
Retired, 2 down now.
Boy, what a great curveball right there. You can see it.
5なんかいらねえもの。まあ5いらん人はまあ確かに
In now,
気に
Kyle
せんでええ
Saul.
かもしれないですね。
As he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike one. The numbers coming in. He's at 255, 5 homers and 6 RBIs. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Not the greatest at-bat thus far as he misses that pitch in the dirt and falls behind 0-2 now.
どっちを選ぶかですよね。5でもやれるようにしと
And
く
when
か
he's、throwing that
あ
thing
えて
good,
4は
a
4
lot
でや
of
る
times
か。
that's where it winds up. So these guys are going to have to prove they can lay off that thing in the dirt, or they're going to keep seeing it.
Too high, 1-2.
And now on 1-2, this might be a spot where that high fastball was just a setup so that he can come back with that big curve.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I smell another changeup coming here before too long.
Could even be right here.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on the home run. And as the Pittsburgh TV guys like to say, clear the deck. Cannonball coming. We've played 2, all tied at 1-1.
一番高いジャッキー・ロビン
Back
ソ
in
ンの
Pittsburgh, we get a shot
デラッ
from
ク
the
スエデ
city
ィションと
across
かな
the
るんですけど、
Monongahela River. Try to
あ
say
れ
that
1
10
万
times
超えするん
fast.
ですけどね。
Billy Hamilton
なんかいろいろ
is into the boxes
もらえる
now,
や
all
つ
set
が
to
多く
begin
て、
the third.
And guys, this
や
is
り
the
込む
guy
人
you
はね、
want leading
あ
off
れ
this
はええ
inning.
と思うんで
He's
す
your
けど、
leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
あんまりカー
Line
ブとか
toward the
そんなん
gap in
は
left center.
こだわってないか
McCutcheon
ら、
slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1.
First pitch
う
swinging
ん。
here to start the
まあ
inning,
普
and he
通
didn't waste
に
any
ね、
time waiting for his pitch.
4日前
He
から
got
で
it
き
right
るやつ
there.
で、
Just hit it right at somebody.
2番目に安いやつにしましたけど。まあ、ああいうなんかね、
Into
カー
the
ブ
box,
あれやる人やっ
Eugenio
たら、
Suarez.
一番高いや
As
つ
he's
買った
swinging
ら、
first pitch and sends a
まあ
line
得っ
drive
ちゃ
out to
得で
left
すけど
center.
ね。
And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And he's not
ああ、や
stopping.
ばい。
He wants 3.
ああ、間違った。あ
On
あ、ああ、あ
the
あ、
throws wide as
や
he
ばい。
gets by him
ホー
in
ム行かれ
second.
てる。あーちゃ。やらかしましたね。
Yeah, I don't even know if I want to
そのままランニング
I
ホームラン
have
じゃ
a
ない
feeling
ですか。
that when these guys get back to the dugout, we're going to be able to hear what their manager is saying from up here.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And stepping in, the second baseman, Brandon Phillips. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
ああ、でも5でやりたいやつ、もう今んとこメジャーぐらいしかないですか
Pretty
ら
much
ね。
have to go into strikeout mode.
And he falls behind
まさか
0-2.
エラーでそのまま1点入るとは。
takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. He'll take the turn and head for second. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a one-out double.
まだまだやっぱ
After going
ソフト
hitless
不
in
足
last
です
night's
よ
ball
ね。
game, he's turned things around here. That's his
しか
second
も
hit of
容
the
量
ball game,
が
and he's in at second
少
base
ないん
with
で
a
すよ
well
ね、
hit
本
double.
体。1テラ言うてますけど、実質使えの600ギガぐらいらしいですからね。
Here's Jay Bruce now. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball,
で
1-0.
かといって、外付け
Well, you see
の
there on the
SSD
graphic,
とか、
he's at second with his fourth
つ
double
けれる
here
んは
on the
つけれる
season.
んですけど、5のあれは使われへんらしいんですよね。
Now here's a ball hit in the air to
持ってかれた。
straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of
ここで
here.
またホームラン。もう600ギガじゃほんまに物足りないですよね。
As the Reds have opened up a 4-1 lead.
あんなん容量のでかいやつやっとったらもう、あっという間になくなりますよ。やるたんびに消さなあかんかもしんない。
That pitcher's got to be thinking, how can I throw a pitch like that in this situation? That thing was so right down the middle, it absolutely got hammered, and he knew it as soon as he let go of it.
広島。結局、離れていってますね。3点差になってる。
Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart. As he looks at a
特
fastball
別
that
に
misses off
6
the
億
plate
ギ
for
ガや
ball
ろ。
one. Would you say he's not
6 億
really
ギガ。
finishing his pitches at this point?
せめて
That's a good way to put
ね、
it. It looks like he's
2
aimed
テラ
a
ぐら
little
いな
too
いと
much,
しん
and
どいですよ
that's
ね。
not
あんな
working
1
for him.
テラ言うても。
And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here
半
as the
分持ってかれ
fastball
てます
misses
もん
for
ね。
ball two now.
Two really close pitches to kick off this
ま
at
あ
bat.
1本2本しかやらん人やったらね、全然あれですけど。
With two good takes.
Smoke toward third.
あれもこれもやる人やったら、
Throw gets it.
全然
Two down.
足らないですよね。
Now batting, left fielder, Scott Shebler.
まあでも、いずれはまた、
Scott Shebler stands
拡
in.
張のあれ
He's
も
0 for 1 after
アプリで
grounding
対
out.
応するとか言ってましたけど。
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is pulled into right.
あーっと、
Polanco is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. We played 2.5. It's now 4-1 Reds.
あ
Gregory
シーズで
Polanco
もね、
will get his first
PS5 版出
opportunity
て
here,
ますから
and that
ね。
average is certainly not where he wants it
あ
down in the
と、
220s
ディビジョン
to
2
begin
と
the
かね。
ball game.
Well, he's been scuffling through this year, but over the last 10 games, he's been good, hitting over 350.
Here comes the 0-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to
まあ
shorten
ほ
up
とん
with
ど
2
がもう
strikes.
100ギガ超えが多いから、
And he just
Gotcha.
picked him apart in that at-bat as he's gone on 3 pitches, 1 away.
I know my job here is to be an analyst and to try and add some insight to what's happening on the field, but folks, words cannot describe how badly he got pulled on that pitch.
多分このメジャーもね、80ギガぐらい食うんですよ。
Into the box now, Kyle Lobstein. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
あっちゃ
Oh, and
ー。あ
that
んな
looked
ファ
like
イ
a
ナル
very
ファンタジ
definition of
ーリメイ
flailing
ク
there.
の
It's even at
新
1.
しいやつ、相
Wow,
当
he's got that
容量
bender
食うんちゃ
working
います
now.
か。
That guy was in knots up there.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
This guy is almost no threat up at the plate. I mean, you could get away with fastballs right down the middle if you wanted to.
あっちゃー。いやー、
Swung
当たっ
on
て
and
ない。
missed, and it's even at 2-2. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you
まあ
thinking fastball
COD とか
here?
でも
It
100 ギ
seems
ガ
to
ぐらい
fit
い
the
くでしょう
pattern,
ね、あ
but
れね。
you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick.
確
But
か
right
100
at
超
the
えとったと思
shortstop
うん
for
です
the
よね。
second out.
Yeah, that's a pitcher up there, all right. Sounded like he hit that ball with a
デドバ
rolled-up
も
Sunday newspaper.
PS5 で出てますからね。
Standing in now, Eric Heim. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. High
大
strikes,
概は
probably
もう
not
無
on the
料で
docket
ね、
for
ア
places
ッ
he
プグレー
wants
ド
to be.
してくれ
Yeah,
るみた
I
いですけ
mean,
ど、
it's no secret. You got to keep the ball down against a team like this.
ものによったらね、何ぼか払わなあかんす
You'll
け
be
ど、
fine, but you're not going to
FF
last
リメイ
too
ク
long
確
if
か
you make a
100円
habit
で
of working up there with your secondary
5
pitches.
版にしてくれるとか言ってましたね。
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
でもリメイクも3月のフリープレイになるからびっくりしましたけど。
Cutter, and that's a called strike two.
でもそのリメイク取って、それを5にアップグレードはできませんって言ってましたね。
Now a check swing,
わ
but that's in there for strike
パッ
three
ケージ版じゃ
anyway.
ない
The
と
inning is over.
5版でやってくれへんらしいですけど。
They trail it 4-1.
そうせんとそらね、パッケージ持っとったら手放して金にして、フリープレイで落としとったらタダでできるわみたいな。で、プラス100円払えば5でできるっていう、いやらしいやり方ができますからね。
Rip down the first base line. This is
そこのと
foul
こ
for the
ろは
first
ね、
strike.
フリープレイで落としたやつは、アップグレードできませんっていう。
The windup and the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
And for that guy right there, this is going to be an important inning. He's already given up 4 runs through 3. And you know, they need to get a minimum of 5, hopefully 6 innings out of him. So he needs to show something right here.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Right over the top here with the 4-seam fastball. Good drive through the release. Just threw it right by him at the letters.
かわいい。こっちもだいぶね、腹の虫が鳴いてき
In
ました。
now, Jordan Pacheco. As the first pitch
後
sinker
でちょっ
misses
と
to him, it's ball
ケンタッ
1.
キーを食べますわ。
4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. And he won't bite at that one
鮭茶
either. It's
漬けを
2-0.
食べなが
This
ら
is a
ケン
guy
タッ
whose
キーを。
numbers are on the rise, and this is a big reason why. 2 close pitches, 2 good takes, and now he's in a great hitter's count, 2-0.
Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, the pitcher, John.
We'll take a look here at his pitch count, and you can see, at least early on, he's been around the plate quite a bit. 36 strikes so far. Now that's a sign that his location is where it needs to be.
John Lamb is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
And even though that is a strike, it's okay. These guys have been really patient at the plate. They've had a good game plan up there, and it's worked out for them so far.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. 4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. Swing and a ball line hard towards short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Reds are down in order as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Fisher Asuncion is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Yeah, kind of a late decision to swing there. Even if he hits that thing, that might just be a routine fly to right.
1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Well, I just don't think he was expecting that one, and it was the perfect time to just take a little off.
And that misses 2-2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Yeah, and that's not the pitch you want to throw on 2-2. I mean, that was so high, he didn't even have to think about swinging at it.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
First walk he's given up so far, and when you combine that with just one hit, it's not hard to see why these guys are having a lot of trouble scoring runs.
Jordy Mercer is at the plate now, flied out in his first at-bat. On the ground to the left side, reined in.
Double play.
On to first, and they get the double play.
Boy, and this is just a gift right here. I mean, when you've got the pitcher out there and you can't find the strike zone with a map, why are you going to help him? You don't go up there and swing at the first pitch. And if you do, you better not bounce into a double play. That is bad baseball right there.
John Jaso will come on now, and no sooner did it look like they may have something started than the double play took it all away.
And that's especially tough when you figure the part of the lineup they're in. These are the guys you want to have hitting with runners on base.
Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Yeah, 2 outs, nobody on. Got a pretty good idea what he's going to do. He won't hold back here.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Boy, that changeup's had him eaten out of his hand.
Oh, and they've been falling all over themselves trying to get it. But you've just got to know that that's not going to be a strike. It looks like it is, but it isn't.
2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning.
あの球にやたら抜かれますな。
Bucks go down quietly, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Billy Hamilton heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
Center fielder number 6, Billy Hamilton.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch hit to short. On to first, and it's dropped. Boy, and on a muff catch, he's going to reach it first. Wow.
I want you to watch this throw here. You know, this isn't in the dirt. It's not in the sun. It's right there. But he just drops it. No real explanation. Just a bad error.
Stepping in now, Eugenio Suarez. Swing and a liner, but foul. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now.
Yeah, and it seems like you kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. Here's the 0-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Saul is there. 1 away.
Well, Boy, these are the kind of days where even I want to grab a bat. Everybody on that offense is hitting the ball hard somewhere.
So a runner at first with one man gone, and stepping in the second baseman, Brandon Phillips. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. And he's got to be careful now that some of these borderline calls don't get him started going downhill.
Yeah, and sometimes it's really easy to dwell on those, but you have to keep looking forward. It's not easy, but you've got to do it if you want to have success.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. McCutchen on the move. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And this will prove to be a heads-up play at first as he tags up and moves into scoring position now. So a struggle that time for him in center field, and as a result, he'll be tagged with the E8 on the play. Squared that one up just a little late. Sent on the ground out to second. Assumption is up with it. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. So no runs here, no base hits, 2 costly errors, and 1 man left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Reds are on top, 4-1. Chris Stewart will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. The pitch count there, 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
オーダーはどれやったかな。次ぐらい変えとってもいいですか、これ。
Swing and a liner, but foul. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
This is in the air to right. Cruz has it in his tracks. He's got it one away. There's our line score through the first 4.5, and these guys have basically had the bats taken right out of their hands. Just one hit to this point. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Andrew McCutchen. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and hopefully he got that out of his system. They really need him to come through right here.
And that's in there for a strike.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game because right now they just seem out of it.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Boy, he is putting on a clinic out there right now. These guys don't know what to look for.
One out, nobody on. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
If you want to see a guy get blown away at the plate,
Number 85.
this is just one finger down 3 times in a row. He was just overmatched there.
Into the box now, Kyle Saul, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 1 run, just 1 hit, and 4 errors for these guys so far. Two and 0.
After the strikeout his first time around, I think he was able to use that first at-bat as a learning experience. Those have both been real good takes.
3-0 now. The figure he's taken now on the 3-ball count.
Maybe even taking 2.
Swinging away, and now the count will be 3-1. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Man, a little surprising they didn't challenge him there. You know, there are certain guys you just have to earn their way aboard. This isn't exactly the most dangerous guy in the lineup, so he'll be happy to take the walk.
Gregory Polanco is at the plate as he watches ball 1. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. And whoa, there's a swing he'd like back. It's 2-1 now.
These guys need to get things sorted out at the plate. The discipline just has not been real good.
Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
This is a good fastball spot for him now, and keep in mind, he's got a big hole on that right side of the infield.
Now a snap move over to first. Back in standing. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike.
And now 3-2, 2 out. He'll be helped by the fact that that runner will get a head start out there.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Pirates leave 1. They trail it 4-1. Zach Cozart will stride in as he'll lead things off here in the Cincinnati 6th.
Zach Cozart.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe four-seam it every once in a while, and when he does, you can forget it.
foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Ready on 1-2. Chopped weakly to the left. Heim fields it cleanly. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
And after a hot start, the bats have pretty much gone missing here in the middle innings. He sort of reinvented himself out there and
ラー
really
メン
turned
食べ
things
ました
around.
か。
Scott Schebler stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Bases are empty, one man out. Look out, 2-0 now.
I think it's pretty simple. The message here is stop leaning out over the plate.
ラーメンもあと1個だけしかないですね。
That's just a reminder there.
また補充しとかんと
Very
ダメですね。
undisciplined swing there. It's 2-1.
Oh, and he sure got a good one.
ああ、
doesn't he?
袋ラーメ
From
ン。
about knee high to ankle high in the matter
袋
of
ラーメン
5
持って
feet.
ないですね。
This is hit the other way out toward left field.
ああ、
And
取
that'll
ってな
get
い。
down out there near
え
the
え
wall. Around first, heading for second now. Around second. He'll try for third. The relay throw. The
Yes,
tag,
sir.
and he is called out trying to stretch two bases into three.
うん。
Once his ball got out there, you figured it was a sure double, but he decided to risk it and try for three. It was a pretty big gamble to take when you're already in
あれは
scoring
レフト
position,
ほんま
and
取らな
here
ダ
it
メ
doesn't
なんで
pay
すけ
off.
どね。たまたまま
Into the box, Adam
あ、
Duvall.
アウトになったからいいですけど。
Yes, he'll take a look at ball one.
And even though he's given up his share of hits so far, he still hasn't walked
あのまま
anybody,
いっ
so
とったら
at least he's got
スリー
that
ベー
going
スです
for
か
him.
らね。
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Sixth inning. 4-1 is our score.
まあでも広島もよう打ちま
And a
すよ
fastball
ね。
in the dirt that's taken for a ball. All the way here to start the at-bat.
And that's fine, but you can't be afraid to work inside. You can jam this guy. Get him to roll over something. You don't have to strike him out.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch.
おっと。
Started to go. Did he hold up in time?
ああ、
Yes,
モンモン
as the
さん、
first
こんに
base
ち
umpire.
は
It's。ball 3 now. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Ready now with the payoff pitch. Very
Oh,
weakly on the ground. That's foul, so the battle will continue.
Just finding a way to stay alive up there.
And this one
Ah,
misses
hit it.
inside. A ball he walked him, and they've got themselves a two-out base runner.
Up next for Cincinnati, catcher,
Jordan Pacheco will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game.
Just
あ
a
あ、
little
疲れ
off
て
on
き
his
てます
earlier
ね、もう。
swings, guys. You've got to keep that top hand palm up through contact to keep him rolling over.
Now here's Clint Hurdle out of the Pittsburgh dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter
う
this
ん、まあ
afternoon.
まあ、4点
He'll
ギリギ
depart
リ
after
のライン
5
です
and
かね。
2/3, as it'll be up to the bullpen to keep his guys in the ball game.
ピッチャーマーク。
Adam Hamill is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Adam Hamill.
22歳のピッチャーですよ。
Jordan Pacheco will be the first to
多
greet him
分
here
ル
as
ー
he
キーちゃい
stands
ま
in
す
with
か
a
ね。
runner at first
や
and
たら
two
偉い
away.
前かがみのピッチャーですね。なんか、木塚さんみたいな感じですね。やたら前かがみです。左。靴もえらい派手な靴ですね。グローブもえらい 若干サイドスローですか。まさかのサイドスローみたいな。これまた打ちにくいでしょうね。おー、ナックルか。
One left for Cincinnati, but they lead it 4-1.
サブマリン投法。ああ、ちょうどピッチャーからですか。まあ、変えていかんとあれですよね。この人にしますか。
Jung-Ho Gong is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Jung-Ho Gong.
どんどんちょっと変えていかんと。このピッチャーがなかなかね、捉えれそうで捉えれない。このカーブとチェンジがね、なかなかタイミングが合わないですね。70ですか。山川だ。
Looking for his 10th strikeout. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Yeah, another good start to an inning for him here. He's really only made one bad pitch the entire game. That was a solo home run. Other than that, you can see there, not much to speak of at all.
Eric Heim will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. And we've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one. Oh, that's okay.
A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. One out, nobody on.
これがまた入ってるんですよね。結構低いんですけど、入ってますよね。69ってまためっちゃ遅いんですよね。たまにストレートも来るしね。当たってない。
Well, the strikeout pitches
ほとんどやられてますね。
This, in fact, is the third time he's victimized this guy.
今もまあ90やからそんな速くないんですけど。当てられた。これは大当たりです。
And this might be just what the crowd needs to get off their hands a little bit. Last thing you want to do on the mound is hit a guy and have the crowd come to life against him.
Jordy Mercer will dig in. He's flown out and hit into a double play in 2 trips.
乱闘。
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
カーブとチェンジがあまりにも遅いからストレートが速く感じるんですね。うまいこと緩急つけてますよね。甘い。なんか捉えれそうで微妙に、低いからあんまりね。もうちょっと真ん中来たらいいんですけど。で、これがまたボール球なんですよ。このなんか、インコースに食い込んでくるカットボール。見た目ボールなんですけど、なんか振ってまうんですよね。
hit to third.
で、また引っ掛けてマウト。
Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. One left for
もう一
Pittsburgh,
つこう
and
捉え
this
に
is
くい
still
で
a
すよね。
4-1 ball game.
パイレーツも4個もエラーしてますね。
Back here in Pittsburgh,
なかなか
Reds
ね。
leading this one as we start the seventh. And before we commence, let's take a look at the game summary to this point.
で、またピッチャーを変えんと。この人が、
Jared Hughes will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his third game this season.
Jared Hughes.
John Lamb will try it
ねえ、
again.
まだ変えないで
0 for
す
2
ね
with a fly out and a
もう
ground
そろそ
ball
ろ
thus
変えてく
far.
るかも。
Well, guys,
ま
if you
だ
split the
そのまま
difference
生かしてま
between
す
the
ね。
fly ball and the grounder he's put in play, you've got a nice line drive. So maybe we'll witness that right here.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one. 1-0 pitch as a sinker swung on and missed 1-1.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
Slider is in there, and now it's 1-2.
Yeah, that's in a great spot, too. Just hard, late movement working
うわ
down.
ー、やばい。
Drives it to deep right field. Back
Ah,
goes
そういうこと
Polanco,
か。
but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he gets in there standing. He's got himself a double.
ライトオーバーですか。っていうか、ピッチャーじゃなかったですか、これ。
Here
確
you
か
are
ピッ
out
チャ
on
ー
the
やったと
mound
思うん
thinking,
ですけど、
thank goodness.
完全に捉えられてますね。
He's got other plans. He gets
ライ
pretty
ト
good
オー
wood
バー
on
って
this one. He's going to wind up on second with a leadoff double.
これはでも、ピッチャーに打たれるのはなんか嫌ですね。
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes, he did. It's ruled a strike. We're in the seventh now. 4-1 our score at this point.
小野レンコンですね。
Chopped foul right at home plate. The 0-2 delivery. Hot shot to
Yes.
third. Chaim comes up with it. Throw on to first in time, one away.
You know, usually I'm going to jump on the hitters when they fail to move runners over, but hey, look, that pitcher, he did a good job. I mean, he knows what they're trying to do, so he makes it as tough as possible to hit the ball to the right side. That's using your head out there.
Eugenio Suarez gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball one. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. 1-1, here it is. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Hard hit ball to second. Asuncion has it. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
These days in this game, we talk so much about situational hitting. Hit behind the runners, move guys up.
やっぱジャンパー来てるからピッチャーですね。大概ピッチャーってジャンパー来ますよね、なんか。
Brandon Phillips will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
なんか見た目がペラペラなジャンパーみたいですね。
And this one misses to Phillips. It's a ball and a strike. 2 outs here with a runner at third. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
Yeah, that's just the same pitch 3 times in a row. I guess he figures why mess with success when you get it to 1-2.
to 2 balls and 2 strikes
ペ
now.
ラペラジャンパー、ペラジャンですな。
Down
お
the
わー、
third
見てるか、おっとっとっとっとっとっと。
and gloves it. He goes to
取ったけど間に合わん。
He's safe.
なんとか取りましたね、でも。
A major league effort, but he
取ったけ
couldn't
ど
finish the play, so the
残念なが
Reds
ら
had to score.
これはでもめっちゃ深いですもんね。もう取るだけで精一杯ですよね。
Jay Bruce will stride in, but first we take you back to the third as you take another
Pe라
look here at
Jam.
this 2-run homer that had him rolling early on.
いやー、でもよう止めましたね、今のは。
Swing and a ball yanked down the
ま
right
た
field
入って
line.
る。
And that's a fair ball heading out toward the 320 sign in right.
So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
やたら打たれますね。
Well, this was a wise decision here to hold on at first base. Even though that ball's off the wall, I think they would have had a good shot at throwing him out.
これは
He
ちょっ
holds on
と
at first.
火炎とあれですね。
Zach Cozart gets a shot now with 2 men on and 2 away here in inning number 7.
And we'll see here if he can come through. It can be
なかなか
discouraging to see
抑えれないで
opportunities
す
like
ね。
this late in a ball game go untapped.
Tony Watson will trot in from the bullpen as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 out.
ワトソンさん。ワトニーさんみたいですね。トニー・ワトソン。
Zach Cozart will be the first one to greet him now as he'll do so with runners at the corners and 2 out in the inning.
この人もなんか、中腰の人ですね。
Looking to minimize the damage here. Belted high in the air out to left. Saul
ギリギリか。
racing back at the track.
入るんかい。
Fence scraper, but
あ
still
ちゃ
good for
取るん
3
か思ったら
runs.
入ってまいりました。いきなり打たれるとは。
So a 3-run blast to straightaway left as this is now a 7-run ball game.
スリーランって。
How's this for a welcome to the ball game? One pitch and see you later. I've got a feeling that's not what the manager had in mind.
あちゃー。1球目から打たれるって、
Left fielder, Scott.
強
Stepping
烈
in now,
ですね。
Scott Schebler as he'll watch a slider that stays inside
鬼
for
監
ball
督
one.
も
That
やばい
look
ですね、
says
こ
it
れ。
all in the third base dugout.
That's not the look of a guy who's going to be sleeping well tonight, is it?
鬼瓦監督もなんか、
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Saul has a
機
read
嫌が
on
悪
it,
なります
and
ね。
that ends the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen,
But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. Bottom of the
8点
7th
になっ
inning
て
coming
ますよ
up.
ね。
Get up
ダメ
the
押し
stretch.
スリー
It's
ラ
the
ンです、こ
Reds
れ。
8 and the Pirates 1. John Jaso will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6 as they try to get something going.
And this whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the 1 run. That's it.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
And you know what, guys? I have been really impressed so far. Not only has he used his fastball well, but he's also spotted it well. I mean, that is perfect location right on the knees.
あ
I had him reaching
完
in
全
thin
なボー
air
ル球。
that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2. It appears we've seen a lot of indecisive feeling at bats so far here today.
And I think a lot of that comes from the way he's mixing his pitches. We've seen off-speed stuff and fastball counts, and we've seen him bust a fastball in when guys are sitting
まあ
back.
でもまだ
Seems like
変え
they've
て
just
こ
been
ないです
guessing
もん
wrong
ね。
all
もう
afternoon.
90球近いんですけど。
Trying to strike him out for the second time. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
And this late into his afternoon of work, the longer this at-bat goes, the better chance that he might slip up and leave one out over the middle of the plate.
And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
Such a good at-bat right here. When you can grind out 7, 8 pitches against a guy that's running short on gas, that can be huge.
He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
And after that 4-run inning really broke this thing open, now as a pitcher you have a luxury of going right after guys. You don't have to worry so much about making that perfect pitch. If you give up a hit, big deal. You got a cushion behind you.
あれもまあ見逃したらなんかボール臭いですね。広島、東洋カーレ。
You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
He's been downright stingy on the mound so far. That's just the second hit he's allowed. It comes all the way in inning number 7. The way he's pitching, I don't know if he's going to give up too many more.
Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball here, 0-1. 1-1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going.
ヒットの数、たったの2本しか打ってないですか。やばいですね。
And now a curveball as he's got a lean out of the way. That one nearly got him.
It doesn't take a
あのカーブとチェンジにだいぶやられてますからね。
And just never could commit to the swing there, but he went around and it's even now.
顔が真っ赤チェン。
Runner at first here, one man out.
今のもボール球でしたね。
Oh, look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man is punked in this one.
Yeah, he hasn't made too many mistakes on the mound so far, but hitting a guy here with 2 strikes is definitely
なんとかバット止まりましたけど。
Standing in now, Kyle Saul. As the first pitch misses to him,
ガ
it's
ン
ball
ト
one.
か。さっきもなんか当てられましたもんね。
Definitely worth keeping an eye
つい
on
に
there.
100球超えましたよ、この人。まだでも、変えそうな感じないですね。おー、あっと甘い。もうスタミナないんですけどね、まだ投げるって。
1-1, here it comes. Had him
あ
off
ー、と思
stride
ったま
that
た。
time, and it's 1-2.
And now what do you go with here on the 1-2 count? I got a feeling that this one won't be in the strike zone either.
Got him.
あー、やっ
As
ぱ
he
ってこ
just
と。
continues to mow down these hitters. 13
あのカー
strikeouts
ブ。
now.
Well, you know, Eric and I like to talk
なん
about
か手が出ますよね。
keeping hitters off balance at the plate. And this is an excellent illustration of what we're talking about. Now, we didn't like to be off balance at the plate, but this is what you get. He goes fast, then slow, fast, then slow. They never give him the same pitch or the same speed twice in a row. And that's how you keep a guy's timing all messed up.
Here's Gregory Polanco. As the change
これま
to
た
him
見
drops in
逃
there
すと
for
真
the
ん中
first
来る
strike.
っていう。
That man's team has definitely shot
あ
itself in
鬼
the
ヶ原
foot
さ
with
ん、
all the strikeouts
モ
so
ザイ
far.
クかかってますよ。
Seems like it's been a growing
ち
trend
ょう
so
ど
far.
目の部分
Man,
が。
you just got to be able to put the ball in play when you've got runners in scoring position.
He's set. Here's the 0-1.
うわ
That's
ー、
in
高め
there,
入っ
and
てる
he's。deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
And a wasted pitch there, 1-2.
On 0-2, if that's a
もう
curveball,
そろ
a
そろでも
changeup, a
カーブ
sinker,
チェンジ来るんちゃい
then
ますか。
maybe you get a guy to chase. but it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
やっぱり来た。おあれホームランちゃうんすかあれ。あーちゃー、これはあかん。これはアウトですね。っていうかホームランじゃなかったんですね。
We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Reds out in front, 8-2. Adam Duvall comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1.
もうちょっとね、早かったらセーフやったんですけど、あれはもうアウトですね。
Fly ball to straightaway left. Saul is in pursuit. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our two starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Jordan Pacheco will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets pushed out in the rain, while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
And he takes ball 1. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1.
And after that call, you know he's got to be turning around to say something like, hey, you know what? This guy doesn't need any help.
Ready to deliver the 1 and 2.
ああ、やばい。また持っていかれたんちゃうんすか、これ。あーちゃー、また打たれてる。よう打たれますな。
It's a solo home run for Jordan Pacheco, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
中継ぎがもう飽きませんな、今日は。パチェコ。
This is where these guys can be so dangerous. They've got power all throughout the lineup. When the number 8 hitter's taking you deep, you know there's no easy outs.
抑えれないですね。
Juan Nicasio will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger.
ギャンブルパチンコ選手。
John Lamb gets an
っていう
opportunity
か
here for a fourth plate
こ
appearance
の
this
ピッチャー
afternoon.
まだ投げるん
Not
です
really earned it. Now it looks like a right-hander's up
ス
and
タミナ
throwing
な
in
い
the
はずです
Pittsburgh
けど、
bullpen.
まだ代打しないんです。
Behind on that one, now behind in the count.
最後まで
0-1.
投げさすんですかね。
Set to deliver the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
さっきでもライトオーバー打たれてましたからね。
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Nothing better for your confidence than to come right in out of the bullpen.
スタミナないのに投げさすってす
A
ご
lot
い
of
ですね。
times that'll set the tone for your whole outing.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look
ペ
at
ラペ
strike
ラジャ
one.
ンパー、ペラジャンですね。ハミル
Bases are empty here with 2 men
ハ
out.
ミルトンって言うんですね、この人。
Hit hard down the line toward the coaching box. It's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
あ
And
ー、
here's
た
a
ー、出
pitch
てもた。
inside, and that got him.
これまた思いっきり当
This
て
is
てますね。
dangerous because out of anybody in this lineup, this guy's probably the most likely to want to run. So look out.
F1 のハミルトン。 スライダーがめっちゃ曲がってまいりましたね。なんかさっき当てられてるから当て返してるような感じですね。2回当てられてるから1回ちょっと当てとこうかみたいになってんじゃんか。
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. The ball flying around the yard in this one, as you see so far there. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. One more for the Reds, and it comes on this home run. We'll go to the bottom of the eighth. It's the Reds 9 and the Pirates 2.
ああ、またピッチャーからっすか。
Jason Rogers will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the eighth.
阪神対広島。っていうか107球投げてますけど、すごい体力ですね。スタミナも全然ないんですよね。
He's earned the right to stay out there. Usually the other team will tell you when you're starting to get tired.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Here's a guy that understands. It's all about getting on base at this point. So good idea there just to wait for strike one.
Up high. 2-1 now.
気力で投げてる感じですよね。うわー、際ど。なんか入ってるような入ってないような。で、これまた緩い球です。これがまた当てにくいんですよね。73マイルやから。おー、来た。これは抜けた。おっと、それる。
Now
batting, third baseman.
Just their fourth hit of the ball game, but this is one of their better swings
やっ
they've
と
had
捉
all
え
game
ましたね。
long. Winds up going for a double.
外角でも低かったですけどね。
Eric Heim will stand in for the fourth time now.
変えましょう
For
か。
his first hit of the ball game.
ノーヒット。
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great
ノーヒ
pitching
ットや
performance
け
so far.
ど、
They've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
守れますね。
Cole Figueroa will come off the bench now as he'll pinch hit with the runner at second and nobody out.
Cole Figueroa.
あれ、この人、顔がマフィアの主人公みたいな顔してますね。マフィア3の。
And here's a fastball called for strike one.
This guy's kind of walked a tightrope all game long. He's only thrown first pitch strikes to 50% of the hitters he's faced, and yet pitching a very good ball game.
Here's the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
And this battery knows full well that this guy's been scuffling lately. So they're not messing around here. They're coming right after him.
Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball.
なんか顔似てますよ。メジャーをやりながらマフィアもやるという。
Here it comes, 0-2.
お、これはでもライトフライ。人がでも4本しか打ってないからね。やらかしにと。
Will get another shot hit by a pitch his last time.
Got him right in the back. Doesn't feel good, never does, but I can think of a lot worse places.
まだまだ投げますね。
Lays off
これまた際どいところ。
Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a
チェン
strike.
ジで抜かれる。
Swing and a flare to right.
これはまた。
Moving to his left, makes the play, and there are two gone now. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with two away now.
The batter, number 10, shortstop, Jordy Mercer.
Jordy Mercer will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number
ノー
3
ヒ
hole.
ットやけど
Listen in
も
3 at bats so far.
守れる人がいないんで
He's
すよね。
definitely one of the better hitters in this lineup, and that's why he's in the middle of the order. He just hasn't been able to get it going
120球ですよ。
It happens.
First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. Runner in scoring position at second with two down. Hit hard
Ah,
to short.
short.
Ozart has it.
おっ
Throw
と、あ、
pulls
それ
the
た
first
それた。
baseman off the bag.
Well, you've got a big lead out there, so this probably
なん
won't
か
be a
タッチ
huge
してるように見えたんですけ
But you've got to be able to finish this game out strong. I mean, here he probably just
ど。うわ
lets
危
his
な
focus wander for
な
a
んか
second,
当たっ
and
てそうでし
next
た
thing
ね。
you know, he's throwing the ball away.
Here's John Jaso now. Pitch swung out
あ
and
ー、
hit in
キ
the air.
ャー、センターフライ。
Hamilton is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there
あ
of
と1
working
本
out
が
of
出ない。
potential trouble. Pirates strand a couple. They're down by a touchdown. It's 9-2.
向こうもエラー1個つきましたね。
Cole Figueroa is going to go ahead and stay in the ball game and play third now.
Number 24.
あれで1本出たらね、また違うんですけど。
Archimedes Caminero will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this
あー、な
deficit
かな
from
か、
growing any
あのピ
larger.
ッチャーも変えへんからね、最後まで行くんですかね。
Into the box now, Brandon Phillips. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for
大
4
当た
so
りです。
far in the ball
4
game.
の3。
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1.
And that fastball of his definitely catches your attention, I mean, especially when it's on the inner half.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
And you go back to the call on that very first pitch, how important that was. Now instead of a 1-1 count, you're at 2-0 with a really dangerous
あー、
error.
チャー届かん。なんか構え方からしてめっちゃ打ちそうですよね。
Can't connect there. It's 2-2.
よっしゃ、あれ取ってない。
And this continues right on through him as he couldn't knock it down.
ファースト取ってないですか。
And from his perspective on the mound, I think
グ
that's
ラブすり抜け
exactly
たんじゃ
where
ない
he
ですか。
wanted to throw that pitch. You can see it's tailing
はい、
down
外
and
角
out
低
of
め
the。strike zone, but he just sticks his bat out there and winds up taking it the other way.
Here's Jay Bruce now. And the slider bounces, and that'll get on by. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
And you wonder if sometimes he was just getting a little too preoccupied out there with the speed at first base. And he
なか
totally
な
loses
か
focus on the guy at the plate.
エラー
Now
が
that
続
essentially
き
is
ます
going
な
to。work like a stolen base, and he's in the scoring position now on the wild pitch.
In there, and it's even at 1.
Yeah, there's a good one right there, right over the top. And just fire that thing in there.
まあ、あかんときはほんまに悪い方行きますよね。
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
I'll say this.
He wasn't going to get his arms extended on that one.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at bat here.
若干シュート回転してますね。
The 2-2 pitch.
うわお、
Count,
際ど
3
い。
balls and 2 strikes.
Wow, what an at bat he's having right now. He's fought off
場内
some
ブーイン
pitches,
グです
he's
ね。
laid off a few pitches like that one, and now he's
あ
worked his
ーチ
way
ャー
back
歩
to
か
a
してる。
3-2 count.
Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4.
Yep, single and then a walk to start the inning. Now, this is exactly how big innings get started. So they're set up now to maybe put up a crooked number here.
Zach Cozart will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts, let's take you back to inning number 7, and a big blow here as his 3-run home run accounted for perhaps the biggest blow of the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay
もう
on
疲れ
top.
てきてるんですか。早いですな。
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again.
この回は投げてもらわんともピッチャーがね、余ってないから。
And a good
Yes,
bite
yes,
to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
完全なボール球。
For this pitch, hook, line, and sinker. I'll tell you, he needed a hook, line, and sinker to fish that one out of the dirt.
Into the box now, Scott Schebler, as he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike
っていう
1.
かまだワンアウトなんですか。
Now a splitter's in there, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
You know, it seems like every time we check these out in show motion, it always looks like the bat breaks the plane. Look here, sure enough, I don't think he holds up in time. It looked to me like that was the right call.
Stepping in now, Adam Duvall. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. 2 down, runners at first and second. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run.
完全に中継ぎ崩壊ですな、これ。
So a 3-run blast to straightaway left as the blowout continues.
ダメだこりゃですな、これ。
Well, he made a pretty nice comeback and looked like he was on the verge of working out of this inning unscored upon, but he made one final mistake here. It's going to cost him 3 runs after all.
Jordan Pacheco will stand in yet again, and he, of course, has had one of the big blows in the contest so far. This was back in the 8th, as this solo shot proved to be a very important run in this ball game.
12対2って10点差になってますね。
First offering on its way. Ground ball left side. Figueroa scoops it up onto first, and it's
また落としてる。
stay right there though, so there will be no
ポロ
advance.
ポロポロポロ。
Don't know
これは来ませんな。
Here it is again. I mean, this just hits him right on the heel of the glove.
というかまたピッチャーそのまま入ってますね。
As he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike 1.
ほんまに最後まで投げる気ですね。
Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The 0-2 home. Again, he sends it out of play. 3 runs already home here. Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
And that's a pitch you have to lay off right there. That tight slider busting down and out of the zone, all that can do is tie you up.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And now, as a reliever, you've got to go out and give 100% and focus on the task at hand. And you can't let the emotion enter the equation or it'll mess up your concentration.
Swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So they get 3 runs on 2 base hits, with one of them being the big home run. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Reds 12 and the Pirates 2. Jumbo Diaz will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here. Chris Stewart will stand in now to begin their half of the 9th in a game that was decided long ago.
Yeah, this is mop-up time out there right now. But hey, these at-bats still count against your batting average, so you can't go up there and just mail it in. You've got to see this through right to the end of the game.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. A chance here at least for this guy to get some work in what should be a fairly low-stress appearance.
Yeah, but it seems like these outings are where you relax a little bit too much, you give up 3 runs, and then watch your ERA climb by another point. They'll need to guard against that.
Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1.
You know a guy throws hard when his changeup's at 89.
Very high, 2-1.
And this is where a guy who's been around a long time knows, hey, we're not going to make up the difference with just one swing. It's going to take base runners. So that's a good job of being really patient at the plate.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out.
Well, in most cases, once he kicks this thing, it's going to be a sure error. But luckily for him, he's got a diesel tanker headed down the first baseline. So he's able to gather this thing up and still get the out at first.
変えましょうか。
Starling Marte will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Marte.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
さすがに10点はもう
I'm
99%
set
は
with
無
the
理です
0-1.
か。
Grounder down the line at third.
わお、これもちょっと
Oh,
深
what
い
a。stop on the slide. It's in time.
No way. That was awesome. You know, there's no such thing as a routine grounder with
やり
this
ま
guy.
すな。
If you take your time, he's going to be safe. He'll beat it out. So that's a nice job of getting rid of it quickly and getting him at first base.
In now, Kyle Saul, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Good movement there, and he's not even close. 1-1.
That swing's been pretty symptomatic of how his afternoon's gone so far.
Swing and a miss, and with that, the Bucks are down to perhaps their final strike of the ball game.
And that's exactly where you want to put that thing. Start it right down the middle and trust that its action will cause it to drop.
Close, but it's not over yet. That's ball 2.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking on the final out, so that's a tough pitch to lay off.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Ball 3. 3-2 now. Now here's the check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing. So that's ball 4.
Hey, that's a great job to work
あ
out
れ
the
は
ball
入っ
there.
てるでしょ。
That's one thing managers like to see. You gotta die hard at the plate, even down to your final out. You never know in this game.
Tony Cingrani will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here. Gregory Polanco will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away.
Well, he hasn't swung the bat all that well against the other guy, so hopefully this new pitcher will give him a chance to swing it a little better. 2 strikeouts already.
Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. Cingrani pauses. Here's the 1-1. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
This is a guy that's got to understand his abilities here. He's got the speed to beat out any ground ball, but he's taking uppercut swings trying to go yard.
Oh.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
Oh,
And this one's launched to right field and deep. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Swing and a miss as they definitely had him reaching for that one, and this ball game is over.
Well, and you know, maybe the calendar change will do them some good as they begin a new month with a good victory.
Ah, とことん抑えられましたね。
Well, this one pretty much over before it started as we give you a final look at the line score here in what turned out to be a blowout victory. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, really a dominating performance out there. Look at all the strikeouts. I mean, they just couldn't touch him.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Caro, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Reds win this one 12-2. So long from Pittsburgh.
さすがにちょっとハイライトは気がしないんでね。ボッコボコにやられましたね。これで広島に3立て食らいましたよ。まさかの。広島でも借金のチームなんですけどね。 やたら強いですね。で、この後、カブスでしょ。カブスはでも貯金あるから、緊急ミーティングですね。中継ぎ陣やばいですよ。あんなに打たれるとはね。なんとかこれでも貯金10はあるんですけどね。カージナルスが 1.5 やから、やばいですね。で、問題の、広島4位ですよ。広島4位なんですけど、とことんやられましたね。3立て食らうとはね、ブルワーズが最下位っていうのまた珍しいですね。ナショナルズ、メッツ。やっぱりドジャース。大概ドジャースですよね。レッドソックス、ヤンキース最下位。エンジェルス。なんとか勝って連敗止めんとね、ずるずるいきそうでやばいですね。よっしゃ、さあ、終わりましょうか。めっちゃ腹減りましたね。はーい、お疲れ様でした。肉でこさん寝てんちゃいますか、このまま。さあ、ではではでは。